In this video, I'm going to talk about how much does it cost to create top 10 SEO content. Hi, I'm Hough, the on-page SEO guy. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create top 10 SEO content, how much I charge for SEO copywriting services. Strap yourselves in and get ready to learn the exact process I use to get articles to rank on page 1. So what I'm going to show you, I'm going to show you how I determine the exact on-page requirements before writing a single word. I'm going to show you how I ensure my content writers stay on point and deliver articles the search engines love. I'm going to show you 3 methods to create high quality content, and I'm going to show you how much I charge for SEO copywriting services and what rates you should consider charging if you want to offer this service to your clients. So how can you determine what content you need before writing a single word? I use software called Page Optimizer Pro. This tells me the number of exact keywords and variations to use and where to use them, LSI words and how many times I need to use them, content structure including number of heading tags, word count, images, lists, etc. I also copy the related searches, and people also ask questions, and compile all this information into what I call the POP requirements. This is a handy little doc I give to my content writers so they know what's required of them. I charge $25 for the service. So this is basically what I do. I put the keyword in, the related searches, this comes directly from Google, the competitors have used, then the content structure, so I give the words, the headings and the number of headings to use, how many times to use bold, italic, how many images, the number of unordered lists and the number of items per list. And these are the exact keyword requirements. So one's in title, one H1, etc. These are the different keyword variations that have come up. So these are the number of times you need to use those variations within the content on the page. And then these are all the LSI keywords. And then this is all the people also ask questions that I've got directly from Google. So that's what goes to the content writer. So how do you ensure your content, your copywriters deliver SEO optimized content? So I write the title and description to optimize keywords and variations and to get high click-through rate. I also write the headings using the related searches, and people also ask questions, and structure the article with the correct amount of H2s, H3s, and H4s. So I provide this content outline to my copywriters to keep them on track, and I charge $25 for the service. So this is an example of what I would provide the copywriter. So just all the headings, and then they need to go through and fill out the content for all this. So how do you create high quality SEO content? Basically, there's three methods to create high quality SEO content using the content outline that was created in step 2. So taking this outline, there's 3 ways to create high quality content. The first is create a video by interviewing the business owner and then have the video transcribed using rev.com. The second is to get the business owner or an expert to write the content. And then the third is to find a cheap writer that does good research. So you'll notice that I'm using this first method to create the content for this page. However, for my copywriting services, I use writers that do good research and an editor. So how much do I charge for SEO copywriting services? That all depends on the word count required. So I charge $50 for any content less than 1,000 words, $75 for anything less than 1,500 words, $100 for anything less than 2,000 words, $125 for 2,500 words, and so on. So to give you some examples of how much does top 10 SEO copywriting cost. So if you were to do a 1,000-word article, the pop requirements are 25, content outline is 25, and the article's 50, so the total cost is 100. And the cost for a 2,000-word article, it would be, that 50 plus 100, so 150, and so on. So how would you go about selling copywriting services to your clients? So the first thing you should always do is explain that it takes 2 to 3 months to get results. Also explain the return on investment for, so say it's a one-off investment of $600 US, which is $250 for the content and maybe $350 for promotion, so for links. And that content piece then generates 50 visitors per month or 600 visitors per year. Assuming an AdWords cost per click of like $4 a click, that's $2,400 worth in advertising for a $600 investment. So that's how I would personally explain it. 50 visitors per month is not a lot for a good article that gets a lot of traffic and ranks well. So you can always use a case study. So this is 10 articles that I produced for a client in the solar niche, and those 10 articles have generated 2,200 visits. So at $4 a click, that's worth what, like $9,000. Then I would also use testimonials. So here's a couple that I've got for some of the articles I've produced. This testimonial actually comes from an SEO agency where they've said, the content that I produced for them ranked 4 with barely any links, and the system that I'm using to generate content works really well. So I'll just give you a quick example of, the end result. So it's a, decent, this was a 2,200 word article that came from that. So that's it. Thanks very much for watching this short presentation.